Good morning, Doctor. My name is Chong. I am from Section 5. Today, I want to present about the individual project with the title Laminar Flow in Pipe. So, for the introduction, we need to construct a system by using a C programming language to solve a fluid mechanics application problem. So then, by using a C programming language to calculate the Reynolds number, friction factor, heat loss, flow rate, and velocity profile. So, for the problem statement, is how to write a program by using a C programming language to solve a problem related to fluid mechanics, and one more is what is the Reynolds number of the free flow, and identify whether the free flow is laminar flow or turbulent flow. The objective for this project is to investigate and learn the C programming language by using full block software and to determine the proper program structure when write a program to solve the problem related to fluid mechanics. So for the part of methodology, is involve for loops and two functions to calculate the volume of water, Reynolds number, velocity profile, flow rate, and heat loss. So this is related to the fluid mechanics problem. So now is the part for flowchart. The program is require user to enter the mass of water, velocity of water, and the diameter of the pipe. Since the density of the water is from 990 until 1000, so the initial condition is 990 and making the distribution less than 1000, so they to calculate the volume of the water and display the value with the increment of 2 kg per meter cube of the density of water, and here you can see that it is the first loop in this program. So after that, the program is require the user to enter the viscosity of the water, so that in order to calculate the Reynolds number of the free flow. So here is a function, and we will jump to here, which is the Reynolds number of the water will be calculated by using this formula, and the value after calculating it will return back to the main function. So it will display the Reynolds number of the free flow. If the Reynolds number is less than or equals to 2100, it is a laminar flow. If it is bigger than 2100, it is a turbulent flow. It will return back to original point and won't run the program. After determining the free flow is a laminar flow, we'll continue to run the program to find the heat loss. And here is another function in this program. Okay, for here we can see that G equals to 9.81 meter per second square, which is a gravity, and continue to find the friction factor of the motor. So here is another for loop in this program to find the heat loss. So for the initial condition is L equals to 0 and not the distribution is less than 10 meter to find the heat loss by using this formula and display the value and with the increment of 1 meter. So that after looping in this function, we will return back the value to the main function. The third flow loop in this program is by use to find the velocity profile. So for the initial condition is r equals to 0, which is the radial distance, and the decision is taken by r less than d over 2. So this is the formula to find the velocity profile, and we'll display the value so that we can draw the velocity curve line to determine the shape of the line. So with the increment of r plus equals to 0.00025, so that we can determine all the value within the pipe. So for the last follow in this program is to find the flow rate. The initial is V equals to 0, and with the decision V less than 100, by using this formula, we can find the flow rate of the water with the increment of 10 meter per second, so that we can see whether the flow rate of the water is increases or decreases if the velocity of the water is increased. So after compute all the loop value in this looping, and the program is end. So now is the part for program. Here we can see that I'm using a codebook by using a C programming language to solve the problem related fluid mechanics. Here we can, this is the function in this program, and this is the start with the main function in this program, where it requires the user to enter the value of mass of water, velocity of water, and the diameter of pipe. to calculate the density of water and volume of water. So after that, we will also require the user to enter the viscosity of water to find the Reynolds number. If the free flow is laminar, it will continue to run the program. And here you can see that this program is only valid for the laminar flow. After that, is for loop to find the velocity profile and also the for loop to find the flow rate of the water. Here, this is the function in this program for the first one to calculate the Reynolds number, and this is the second function to find the heat loss of the water by using the for loop to find the heat loss, and this is the formula to find the heat perfection factor. And I will try to run the program, and it is no problem. After run the program, is the result. The left hand side is for laminar flow and right hand side is for turbulent flow. The mass of the water is 5 and the velocity of water is 0.5 and the diameter of pipe is 0.05. From here you can see that when the density of water is increases, the volume of water will be decreased. And when the viscosity of water is 0.0015, the Reynolds number is 1666.7, which is a laminar flow, and calculate the friction factor. By using all the value, we will calculate the heat loss, velocity profile, and the flow rate. And for the right hand side, we straight away can see that the Reynolds number is 2500, which is the turbulent flow, and this program is only valid for the laminar flow, and we will end up back to the original point. Last but not least, for conclusion, the objective for this project is achieved, which is able to using the C programming language to write the program to solve the problem related to fluid mechanics. The problem faces throughout the project is lack of experience to write a program by using C programming language, and some of the runtime error cannot be recognized and hardly to understand what is the error when trying to debug the problem. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.